Today is day 3 of reading Luke every single day until Christmas, and there is so much to talk about. At the end of the chapter, they go through Jesus' genealogy, and I noticed that this genealogy is different than most of the other ones in the Bible. This is even different from the genealogy in Matthew. So all the other genealogies I could find in the Bible go from one person and down the generations, and they tell you the descendants of this person. But the genealogy at the end of chapter 3 goes from Jesus back through his ancestors all the way to God. At the end it says, son of Adam, son of God. I think this was added for 2 reasons. The first one is to prove that Jesus is God. He is God's son that he sent. And for 2, that we are his children. He created Adam to be his son. And because we are descendants of Adam, we are his children too. I loved all the stuff about John the Baptist in this chapter. He came out preaching the baptism of repentance. Not just the baptism of water, but the baptism of repentance. When people would come up to John, he would call them snakes and vipers because he could understand their intentions of wanting to get baptized. They weren't getting baptized for the right reasons. People even thought that he was the Messiah, and he quickly corrected them and told them that he is not the Messiah. The one that comes after him is the one who he's not even worthy to untie his sandals. John told the people to bear fruit with repentance and not to lean on the fact that they were Abraham's descendants, because God can raise up Abraham's descendants from anywhere, even stone. And when the tax collectors came to John and asked what they should do, he did not tell them to stop being tax collectors. He told them to stop taking extra money from people. He told them to stop doing the wrong that they were doing, not quit their job. And then he got to baptize Jesus, which was pretty cool. This part of the chapter is a part that's kind of controversial. And when I mean controversial, this is something that most Christians want nothing to do with, and that is correcting and calling out your leaders. John called out the leader Herod for all the wrong that he was doing. And because he was pointing out Herod's wrongdoings and his sins, he ended up in prison because of it. So I don't think we should stop calling out wrongdoing just because a person's a leader in power or a position. Which probably means Christians should be more involved in politics and in the government than they are. Because if John the Baptist was thrown in jail because of it, then I think that's something that we should be doing too. And I know some Christians are uncomfortable when it comes to controversial topics, but the Bible in itself is a controversial topic. We should really look at men of God in the New Testament to see how they acted and they reacted to things. We should be involved in the same things that they were involved in. We should be talking about the same things that they talked about. We should be acting and reacting how they did, even when it makes us uncomfortable. I love you all, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.